Hello everyone, and welcome to my new video on stock market, where I will discuss about one of the other silly or dangerous mistake that most of the investors make in stock market. That's This is the thinking that most of the investors have. Like if the stock price has already gone this high already. Hello everyone, and welcome to my new video on stock market, where I'm going to discuss about another, I will say, silly mistake or a dangerous mistake that most investors make in stock market. So this is about the thinking that's written on the PPT. If you see here, the thinking is that if a stock has gone this high already, how can it possibly go higher? So let's understand this with an example. So let's say the stock has, so this is the most of the, and most of the investors, like, right, they think like this, right? I have seen this, right, with many of the investors. They think like this: the stock has gone 20% higher in 1 month, let's sell and buy another stock, right? So this is the logic, because it has already gone 20% higher in 1 month. Let's sell this stock and buy another reason could be the stock is already trading at 52-week high. Let's look at other stock, because this is already trading at 50 all-time high. Why to buy this stock? This will not give much returns. Let's look at other stock. The stock has given 500% return in last, sorry, it will take last, not 1 month. It will be actually last, let's say 10 years. The returns from this stock will be less in next 5 years. So in the last 10 years, this stock has already given 500% return. So I think that in the next 5 years, it should be mostly flat or negative returns. It will not give much higher returns. So these are some of the thinkings, like most of investors have in the stock market. So I've seen them thinking like this. So that's why I took some of the examples. And I've taken this from on the book, Common Stocks and Uncommon Profits from Philip Fisher. He writes this, that this is one of the most ridiculous of all. It is that the stock they own has a huge advance. Therefore, just because it has gone up, it has probably used up most of its potential. That's what I was telling in all these examples. Like all the potential has been used because they have gone higher. Consequently, they would sell it and buy something that has not gone up. Because this has already gone up, it will not go up. Let's buy some other which can go up, which has been flat for like long time and it can go up. But outstanding companies, the only type which I believe the investors should buy, just do not function this way. I'll give you examples of this, like how outstanding companies functions, like how their stock price goes. So it does not work this way. Take this example again. Let's say a company profits is growing at 20% CAGR. Let's say the company profits. That means in the 10 years, its stock price will multiply 6 times. I am assuming that the price to earning multiple remains same. So its price will basically multiply by 6 times. Now let's say what happens if its profits keeps on growing for 20% CAGR for next 10 years. Now you tell me what will happen. Again, will stock price will go 6 times again. So in the 20 years, the stock price has gone 36 times, right? Now take example of HDFC Bank. So its profit is growing at 20% since IPO. So even if you buy it today, and if you're seeing, if the 20%, if you are able to see 20% result every year, then still you will, get the same returns, right? Which what you got in the past. Other examples could be like, I'm just talking about 20% CAGR profits, a company which makes, the company which have made 20% CAGR return in last 10 years, like Asian Paints, HDFC, Pidilite. Now, why to sell the share at 20% profit when you know that it can be a multi-bagger, like 6x bagger, 8x bagger? So why I should sell a stock just for 20% return, right? When I know that this stock has a lot of potential, more than 20%. Take this example. HDFC, this is first chart is for HDFC Bank, second is for Asian Paints. So let's take example that, okay, this stock may be at any time. So this, let's say this is the all-time high for this, let's say HDFC Bank. Now you think that, okay, this is the almost reached the high, how much it will go? Then this is in 2010. Now in 20, so if I tell you, say the price was only, let's say, close to 200, right? Now the price is close to 1000. So it's a 5x bagger from 2010, right? If you had thought that it's already hit 52 week high, it cannot go much higher. I mean, this logic would not have worked. Similarly, at this 2008-10 also, the profits of HDFC Bank was growing at 20%. Even in the next 10 years, it grew at 20%. That's why you see the multiplier almost multiply 5 times, right? That's why I told. Similarly, another example for similar example, Asian Paints also, right? I mean, its stock price is again same. Even if you later, this is the all-time high for this. I mean, let's say during 2010, and maybe you think that okay, it has already run a lot, right? From almost stock price of this is like below 100, it is almost to close to 400 here, right? Then you think that oh, I should sell the stock. So today, if you see its price is close to 1600 or 1800, right? So again, it has become 5 times than the 2010 price. This is growing at around 20% CAGR. So similar, I mean, you understand, right? How this you cannot tell that okay, in let's say in 1 month the stock has gone 20% higher, you should sell it. Let's say HDFC Bank itself. If you see here, from here, if you see the stock went a good spike was seen, right? So let's say this is let's say 20% 30% increases, let's say 1 or 2 months. Now you think that okay, it has already grown 20-30% in 1 month, let's sell it and buy some other stock. But even after buying at this peak here, at this peak in 2016, still you I mean the stock price was around okay, what is the stock 1200, still it's 1600 or 1800 today, so you have made good profits, right? So do not think that way. I mean, that's what I wanted to show by these examples. So my view is that buy a stock if it is at reasonable valuation and has good growth left. That's is what is my. Do not look at that it has gone higher already in last 5 years, in 1 month, 2 months. Do not look like this. I mean, you should have some reasons, like let's say 10 points, like why you should buy a stock. See that whether it ticks all the points or not. Also to see that valuation is reasonable or not. So for if you want to understand about those, watch my these 3 videos, like what stocks to buy, when to buy stocks, when to sell stocks. In these 3 videos, I've explained this like in very detailed way, like what stocks to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. Do watch this. So these are normally only for long-term investment, not for short-term investment. The links of these videos you can find in the description. So watch those to understand this. But understand, do not do this mistake that just because stock is 20% down, 30% up, do not sell it. See the future potential of that stock. Be in the stock market for long term, not for short term. That's what I mean. My view is that's what I follow. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and support me by basically subscribing to my channel. Thank you.